Morning everyone, how are you this morning? Thank you if you're joining me live. If you're watching this later, thank you. Just let me know and leave #replay in the comments. Today we're getting ready and I could do with a bit of help picking shades and things for eyes when we get there. But let's get on with it. So I'm just going to go on with the usual bit of foundation. Yesterday I applied it with a sponge and I actually quite like the finish, so I'm going to do that again today. It did give a lighter coverage than what I get with the brush, but I actually prefer a bit of a lighter finish. So I'm just dropping 3 drops on the sponge. I know I normally put 2 on, but with it being a sponge it does take that extra bit of product. Just leave it like that. And because it's got the most redness, I'm going to go on with this side. I mean, I am going to get some redness poking through and I am just going to cover that with concealer. Just it is a warm day and inexperienced foundation doesn't last that long on me on a hot day. This does still put up a good fight, but it's the same pretty much any foundation that I use. It's not going to last that well through very hot weather. And at the minute I've been sweating quite a lot, so I don't know if it's because I'm up to my water content, but it's weird. Don't really want to go on camera that much because who wants to be grossed out this time of the morning? I'm just going to press this into the skin. This is probably the one technique that I picked out of that Jaclyn Hill video. I mean, I was going to do a little live using those techniques if they worked. Basically, they didn't on me. Maybe I did them wrong, but I don't like using that much product on my skin. As you can see, I prefer a much more natural look. Just keep pressing. Could do this all day, really. Just want to make sure everything's merged into the skin. Okay, so as I said, I've got a bit of redness poking through. I'm just going to go on with a bit of concealer just to get rid of them. Just keep everything as light as you can. And that's the amount of concealer that I'm using, just that teeny tiny little dot. Because this spreads so well. Might need to go on with a dark liner there because a little bit has escaped. The clutches of the waterproof mascara remover. Good start. And I have dampened the sponge yesterday and it is still a little bit damp, which is perfect for concealer. Because you don't want it too wet, just enough to spread the product, because sponges do work better when they are wet. And there we go, and it's just covered anything else that I wanted hidden. Oh, there we go. Oh. Powder. I've started using this upside down just so I'm getting the product in there. Because I do like to set my eyes because I do have a lot of wrinkles. Just being very gentle not to move the product about. I've started tapping the product, like my powder, in more than actually buffing it in. Just keeps the product in place a bit longer. Except the negative, obviously. Oh, right. Right, for brows I'm going to use something slightly different just to switch it up a bit. Probably needed to do that. Right, oh, where's my brow brush? There we go. Oh, there it is. Been looking for the black eyeliner. Right, okie dokie. So, I'm just going to go in with a bit of brow powder and a bit of the... I've had a pink one on the brush. Okay. Just add a bit of the wax with that light colour, not pink. I don't even know why that pink's there. Right, and because I don't have the most even brows, I'm just going to look slightly into the light and just sort of pick out those hairs. I'm just going to do exactly the same thing as I did with the pencil. And the only difference is I'm going to push the product up. I'm just going to add a bit of the dark colour onto the outer base. Just going very lightly. God, that actually looks ginger today. Must be this light because I have got a warmer light on. Slightly into the light again. Sorry if I am going quiet. Brows are tricky. No, I don't like YouTubers do these off camera. Best even this up. I think we're going for the dramatic brow. They are distant cousins again. Oh well, we'll cover one of them with a fringe. I actually prefer this one. Right. Just going to set these perfect brows in place with a bit of this. Just do my usual. So, what's everyone else's plans today? So later on I am going to be meeting my friend Lynn's in the Metro Centre, so just have a bit of lunch and a bit of shopping. And actually can't wait because I haven't seen her in a little while. So we're probably going to be talking about wedding plans because she's actually getting married in September. Honestly, cannot wait. Okay, right, so for the eyes I haven't a clue what I'm going to do. So if anyone comes up live in the next few minutes, you can help me pick. So for now, I'm going to go in with a few of my neutrals using these bad boys. Just going to go in with a bit of Agile, which is that fawny colour right next to Discreet. You know, that colour I'd never use. That's why it's got a big dip. I swear, on camera this shade always looks more orange than it does in real life, honestly. What sort of look would you like to see on my eyes, guys? Do you like a very nice natural look, or would you like something with a bit more colour? I'm just going to go in with a bit of Witty, which is that light orange colour. Just apply that straight over Agile. Okay, now I'm reaching for Kat Von D because I think I might go for something like quite deep neutral. I'm just going to deepen up is it gingerly with a bit of Devil. Let's add a bit of Lucifer to the look. I haven't used this colour in a long time. Don't know why I reach for this mirror instead. Just going to tap that on just slightly lower. So it's not that much different, but it just adds a subtle difference. People probably looking on the camera going, so? Really, Jen? Really? No, not doing all the time. No. Right, because I don't have a dark brown yet, I'm just going to go in with a bit of Crucifix. I might use the same brush actually, just to blend it in with a bit of Devil. Bit much. Oh, it's actually showing up. Oh, don't like that colour. Let's mix it with a bit of Fervent. It's patchier than I thought. There we go, Fervent fixes everything. Just... There we go. Fervent fixes everything. Blend it out. Honestly, one of these days I'll get the courage to do a cut crease. But today's not that day. Right. Okay, so I'm just going to mix a bit of Gingerly and Devil on my finger just to add a base, and then I'm going to go in with some of the cream eyeshadows for a change. I should quite like that. Yeah, I'm not leaving it like this though. Right. Going with a bit of Defy. Defiant, just to add a bit more orange to this not very orange look. I've got a flat synthetic brush. Oh, I wonder where that's from. Sorry, you're just looking at the top of my very weird head at the minute. Right, this will have to do. It's not the best brush in the world, but we're just going to add that soft bit of sparkle. Just a little bit. This brush, you do have to load it on. It's not the best. It was just like a freebie one that I got on a palette. Just going to take that up and cover the dark bit just to get a bit of definition. Honestly, I love these because they just add that soft little subtle bit of sparkle. Just so pretty. I do need to use them more often though. Oh, by the way, this is the shade Defiant. I think you can still get it. I'm sure it's still on the catalogue. Oh, by the way, if you do want a catalogue, just have a little look at like a book copy. If I'm ever around, I've got several in my drawer. If anyone would like copies, let's just start doing work. Okay. That might be a bit too dark. I'm tempted to have a bit of this, just because it has got that bit of orange in it, but no, might ruin it. Right, I'm just going to take a little bit of this one and just blend out the edges. Okay, right, lower lash line. Clearly whatever eyeliner was left on my eyes wants to play. Nice. Okay, so I'm going to take a little bit of Gingerly and Fervent and just mix them for starts. If I can find the right brush. I'm going to use this one for a bit. It's not the brush I normally use. I want to keep everything as diffused as possible. Actually looks quite nice. Okay, just take a bit of Revelations and Crucifix. Revelations is like a glittery gold brown in the palette. Just as we found out, Crucifix doesn't let it blend very well. It looks quite nice. Damn it. What do you think? It's pretty cool, right? That is just shadow, it's not unblended eyeshadow, by the way. Just if you have a look at that patch of skin thing, she hasn't blended it. Honestly, I can go over it as much as possible and it's still there. I didn't say when I close my eye, it is blended. It's just the joys of having hooded eyelids. We'll just look at this side. Ignore that one. Right. I'm in a silly mood today. Right. Okay. So last little touch with eyeshadow. I'm just gonna take. No, there's not really a shade in there. I'm gonna take a little bit of Gentle, of course, and just add that into the tear duct. Honestly, I'm really struggling to find my brushes today. There we go. It was right in front of us. Who'd have guessed? Oh, hello. Thank you for that like. I missed who you were. But thank you for leaving me a like there. I saw it floating up. Okie dokie. Right. I don't know when you're being done, are we guys? Oh, bugger. So I've got to put these in the armpit. Honestly, eyelash curlers work so much better with that. Like doing that. That was actually Linda told me how to do this, actually. Right, I'm not going to go in with dip and draw liner today. I'm just going to go in with this guy. Just do a little smudgy liner along the top. Nothing too dramatic, just add a little bit of something. And of course, with tight lining. Just a little softness before we go with the big dramatic lashes. Right, while they're still warming up, I'm just going to do the rest of my face. So this is going to look weird for a little while. Right, yeah. Okay, for face, I'm going to mix a little bit of this bronzer with this one. Can you tell which one I use more? Right, so I'm just going to dip into caramel and then smudge into the hoola. So honestly, I just quite like that little bit of warmth that caramel gives, but if I use too much, it goes orangutan. Don't worry, I will be blending it out, because at the minute I kind of look like a drag queen. Apologies about my throat, by the way. Right, blush. I think I might reach for. Is this the light one? Yeah, I'm gonna go for a bit of seductive. Just have been using those little ones for quite a bit now, so let's just reach for something different. It's just I'm trying to like stop these from falling out from under the armpit. I'm just gonna take this brush and smile. More blending. Honestly, this brush is your best friend if you do make mistakes with blush. Just any sort of fluffy brush like that would do, but that is my best friend. Right. Okay, as for highlight, because I haven't used this one for a while, I have been using Kooky a lot. Just going to go in with a bit of the rose gold Maybelline highlighter. Pretty. More blending to bring me Dokie. Right, now I'm having you for whatever. No. Probably would have been a good idea to check that before doing the blush and blending any brown eyeshadow into my face, but we'll check now and we were safe. Right. What was I going to do? Oh. going to set the face before I go in with any mascara or lipstick. Don't know why, but I am. Just a light spray. Okay, for lipstick. Don't know where. Oh. I know I've got all the Younique ones down there, but this is what I've got to choose. One day I will do a video on all my lipsticks, if I ever feel brave enough. Right. I think I might go for a bit of Stoic. So I need a brownish lip liner. Let's go for a bit of Plush, which is in desperate need of a sharpen. Right, now for Stoic, because it is such a dark brown, it does need a lip brush, which I'm not too sure where it is. There we go. Okay, so just going for a bit, tiny little bit first with this, because honestly Stoic is really dark. And as you can see, a little goes a long way. Sorry. Okay, just because that is a little bit darker than what I wanted it to be, I'm just going to grab a tissue. And I'm just going to go in with a tiny bit. It's loaded. Tiny bit of loaded. Because this is almost ready to die. Right, let's get some lashes on. Oh, pretty. Right, okay, because they're starting to nip. Right, okay, so I'm just going to add a little bit of this on just to help my lashes grow a little bit. Doesn't really do anything for lengthening, but it does help my lashes stay healthy. The longer you can keep this going, the better. I'm just going to quickly go on with a bit of this. Okay. Right, and straight away, I'm going to go on with a bit of 4D. Wiggle and twist. On the brush. Honestly, if never pump your mascara, just wiggle it out there. I think it just stops bacteria and air getting into the tube. It's just going to help your mascara stay good for longer. We shouldn't keep our mascara for longer than 6 months anyway, but that trick will help it last that 6 months. There's one eye. Yes, I do have small lashes, so. And of course, silly girl got to warm them up for this side, didn't she? Okay. Let's go on with a bit of the Younique lash building. It's running a bit late, we're not meeting until 11. So I've just got a text. Alright, sorry I keep getting texts off Lynn's. It's alright. I'm probably me there for 11 anyway still. But that is everything, guys. Thank you for sticking for the end. I know it was a long one today, but I really appreciate if you did make it to the end. If you want more information on the products I use, just leave me little hearts down below and I will get back to you. And of course your question. But that is it today, guys. Take care, have a lovely day whatever you're doing, and